Hi, I am Christy Schumann or Christine Schumann. I am a certified consulting hypnotist and I have been practicing for 5 years. I've done multiple different versions of hypnosis. So they range from anxiety to confidence building, age regression to uh, weight loss and smoking cessation and relaxation, stress reduction. I think I mentioned that. And I am located in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now, one of the questions that I get asked a lot is, well, what if I need more than one session for my one very specific topic? And it's quite normal. So that's why we offer packages, at least I do. And what happens is we will dig into it from like one direction. And so if you come in with a fear of sunlight, uh, maybe one session isn't going to be enough for you because we're trying to get you to overcome something that you have to deal with on a daily basis, and you actually need the sun. So working against, as long as it's not a medical condition that you should stay out of the sun, we'd have to attack it from different avenues to make sure that it works for you. So if we chip away from one side and some of it's working, but you're still having that fear, then we'll come in and chip at it from another. And we'll get to the point where we actually get to the core. So it might take more sessions, but I liken it to you've been carrying whatever it is with you for however long, could be months, could be years. But if you think about when you go see a physician or a naturopath or a homeopath, they give you something that you need to take to combat something that you have that's making you uncomfortable. It's not going to be one day that you take this medicine. Usually it's going to be multiple days. So I liken that to when you come in, you're not going to just need one session for something that's been like nagging at you and creating an obstacle in your life for many years or multiple months. So anticipate that you might need more sessions, and that doesn't mean that the person's a hack. It means that they are trying to find all these different ways to get into the source. If a good hypnotist will ask a lot of questions, they will ask a lot of questions within the interview, they will do a lot of research, and they will prepare their absolute best for you. They might get multiple books, be reading journals, be going online, because their goal should be to help you overcome whatever it is that has been bothering you or keeping you from living your best life. And I 100% do that. So if someone came in and they were like, hey, it worked in this way, but I'm still not getting the results I needed, then I come from another direction. And I keep doing all these different directions, different avenues until something is clicking. Now you may be like, yes, well, my fear of sunlight. And I notice that I can have my curtains open where I wasn't able to before, but I still haven't been able to walk outside. Okay, well, the curtains open is a huge step in something that's been inhibiting you for many years. Then say the next session, you're like, well, nothing really has changed, but what I noticed is that when I wake up in the morning, I don't have this overwhelming dread anymore. Well, that's fantastic. And next session, you might, feel that it didn't work at all. And then we might have a fourth session, and then, it's like a whammy. Like, I actually stood at my front door with the door open and I wasn't panicking. And then eventually we've gotten you, taking your garbage out. That's fantastic. And then all of a sudden we've got you in your garage with the garage door open and getting in your car. Like, these are all little steps, but going in the massively great direction. So avoid thinking that you will just have a one and done. Because if something's been bothering you for many years, it's not going to be a one and done situation. And I don't want you to put the pressure on yourself to think, All you need is one. And if it doesn't work, you're an absolute failure and nothing will work at all. So it's okay to expect that you might need more sessions. And it's entirely up to you how you want to spend your time and or money. But just know that hypnosis does not fail people. There's always something that takes. Whether they want to believe it or not, it's always something that takes. And it might take multiple sessions until we get to the root of the matter. A lot of hypnotists will offer packages. I know I do. So you just need to call and ask. Or if you're not entirely sure and you want to do a la carte, where you buy one session, you go back for another session, and you want to do it that way, it's a little bit more affordable. I'm sure they're fine with that too. I know I am. So if you have any additional questions, I'm always happy to answer them. I'll do a lot of research to make sure that I'm giving you the absolute best information. And then I'll also go based off of my own personal experiences. You know, make comments down below. You can find me on YouTube, which is Blondie's Stuff 3039, or you are seeing me probably on Facebook. And I am happy to answer more questions if you have any more questions. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you.